Mona the Vampire. It was a Friday evening. Mom had gone to a karate class, and Dad was reading Mona a terrific bedtime story. It was full of wicked witches and ghostly ghouls. It made her eyes pop and her blood curdle. Mona loved it. So did her cat Fang. I'd like to be a vampire, thought Mona, as she was brushing her teeth. I'd hang upside down all night and never go to bed. And Fang could scare all the teachers at school. But Mona and Fang were soon fast asleep. On Saturday morning, Mona was up bright and early. She had a busy day ahead. First, she needed a vampire cloak. The long curtains in the dining room were just the thing. Fang loved seeing his new bat wings. Fang and Mona also played with Mom's makeup. Mona's plastic glow-in-the-dark fangs made her dribble a bit, but the overall effect was excellent. "Behold, Dracula's daughter!" she shrieked. Mom made them a special monstrous lunch. They had bat wing soup, clammy hammy sandwiches with tomato sauce, and squash fly pie. Fang's favorite were the barbecue blood buns. Fang was learning fast. Mona took him to the backyard and taught him all the important things vampires need to know, like always wearing clean undies. Then they played hide and seek, a vampire, and suck my blood. But even vampires are no match for the karate expert like Mom. So when she said, "I want your room as neat and tidy as a new pin," Mona did her best, with Fang's help. On Monday morning, Mona helped Mom by making her own sandwiches. She liked lots of tomato sauce. It was so finger-licking and fang-watering. She put her lunchbox in her bag and stuffed Fang under her sweater. She was taking him to school. Mona told her class all about vampires and showed them some special vampire tricks. No one would sit next to her anymore. Mona always looked forward to gym and playing on the equipment. She practiced trying all her special knots. Fang loved it. He had so much to learn. When Mona painted a picture on the classroom wall, the teacher shouted, "Enough is enough! I cannot have that child in my class." She sent for the principal. "Enough is enough!" shouted the principal. "Something must be done." So Mona went to join the ballet class to calm her down. Fang went too. Mona and Fang taught the good little ballerina some exciting new point work. But Miss Kersley, the teacher, didn't like it one bit. He snapped, "Enough is enough." Luckily for him, it was time to go home. "Hooray!" shouted Mona and Fang. They didn't want to be calmed down. Mona pedaled cheerfully home. Vampires didn't do ballet anyways. Her cape flapped gaily behind her as she sped along. It was a perfect day for vampiring. The wind began to whistle, and cold, dark rain began to fall. Mona decided to take a shortcut home, past the graveyard. The storm grew worse. The lightning cast an eerie vampire shadow. The thunder roared like a huge monster, and the wind shrieked like a witch on a broomstick. The shrieking and the clamoring woke up the bats in the belfry. Mona pedaled faster. Mona and Fang skidded around the corner and saw their house at the end of the block. It was a great relief. Even vampires get homesick. And Mona was sick and tired. She stood miserably on the doormat and called for Mom. Fang sneezed. "Enough is enough," said Mom firmly, and made hot chocolate for them all. Then Mona was given a nice bath and put straight to bed. Mona had disturbing dreams that night. Wicked witches and ghostly ghouls came around to play. They had heard all about Mona the vampire. In the morning, a pale Mona washed off all her makeup and straightened up her room. She brushed the tangles out of her hair and put away her fangs. "I won't need these anymore," she said. Fang agreed. No more catsup lunches, and definitely no more bat hanging from the ballet bar. And that evening, when Mom was at karate, Dad read Mona a terrific bedtime story. But this time, it was about space invaders.